Welcome back, everybody. It's the NewMutator bringing you some Myth World Cup 2012 commentary here. It's the QR2 in the Myth World Cup, and we have, well, it's the name changers, and they're going to be up here, or down here, I should say, in the south, squaring off against, looks like we have the Time Wizards. Once again, this is the Time Wizards' second match of the day. They played their QR1 and QR2 matches, one right after the other. And I want to thank whoever uploaded these films for the name changer team. They've been naming their films so they're a lot easier to find. So that's pretty cool. Thanks whoever's doing that. Pretty pro there. Anyway, for the name changer team, they're gonna be led by Brutalitops, and I believe that's Shyster, Napoleon Bonaparte. No idea who that is, I'm afraid. Time Warlock, yeah, once again I'm at a loss. Perhaps I will know in the future, but for right now I'm kind of in the dark. Adrenaline, of course, we all know who that is. He captained for the name changers last week in the QR1, and Mr. Rousey is August. Someone was able to confirm that, so thank you for doing that. Mr. Rousey is August, and I believe he left a comment actually clarifying that for me, so good on him. Over here we have the green team in the north. It is Time Wizards, the spectacularly rabble squad that we saw square off against Thundercocks for the QR1. Headhunter will be leading them again. He is their captain in pretty much every respect, although as we saw in their previous match, the members of their team on the whole kind of I guess they kind of see themselves as self-proclaimed experts in Myth, so we'll see if they're able to kind of cohere better and find the teamwork they need to take some of these games. MP Phil, Renwood, Scratch, Father Xmas, Stone, C, and Bunny once again joining in. And you know, like I said earlier, this is hot on the heels of the other match that I casted in terms of time. This one came almost immediately afterwards, I think, but I don't know for sure. And so let's see. It's going to be. Oh, and I wanted to say something also about Scratch. We've seen Scratch kind of struggle so far in the Myth World Cup. So we'll see if he's able to kind of regain some composure and bounce back. Not due to bad play, just kind of bad luck as well. So we'll see if he's able to you know, to make stuff happen for his team. I'd be interested in seeing that. Well, I talked a lot and wasn't able to really get some information about these trades, so I apologize for that. But you know, somebody was saying, hey, you should fast forward through the planning time, and you know, if I did that, then I wouldn't be able to talk about their trades anyway.
Flag
so
captured. Flag
I don't know. I'm probably gonna keep doing it the way I've been doing
captured.
it. I think that's been going pretty okay. You know, if you disagree, feel free to disagree. Leave a comment if you want. I don't know. Let me know what you think. You are watching. After all, so yeah, I'm forcing you to watch this, right? So let's see. We have Adrenaline, and he's going to be heading into the mid here.
Captured.
He does have these herons.
Flag captured.
Kind of a mobile force. It does. I'm not sure if yeah, there's not a whole lot of archers here.
Flag
for
captured.
the name changers. They went pretty melee heavy, which is good. We saw the
Flag
Thundercocks do the
captured.
same, and they did pretty well with their
Flag
and
captured.
a considerable number of archers here for the Time Wizards. So we saw that didn't really work too well on this particular map. So we'll see which trade is able to kind of win out this game. course they have a strong trade. They don't have any archers. It's all melee. So Stone Cold Headhunter and the Time Wizards kind of retreating from this force. We see the Time Wizards heavy on the flanks here, and really nothing in their backfield. Not a whole lot mid. You know, this is Father Xmas has pretty much. He has a lot. Wow, look at all this. It's pretty amazing. Let me look at that. 35%. That's incredible. Especially with the team. I mean, they have 4 players on their team, and wait, did I say 4 players? I meant 7 players, and they're coming up against 5 players for name changers. So, kind of interesting. 7 on
Flag
5
captured.
Now the name changers are kind of favored, even though they have fewer players. We will see if Time Wizards, though, able to use their numbers to their advantage. They are behind in flags, it looks like, which isn't surprising because Napoleon kind of in the backfield for name changers, able to take flags 3 here, 3 and 4,
Flag captured.
and 1, but not 5. Still needs to tag 5 and flag number 8, if I can find it. Oh gosh, got a little carried away there. We have quite a bit of
Flag
quite a huge
captured.
battle going on here.
Victory
It does look like
imminent.
Adrenaline's going to drive back Bunny and company. Although the numbers aren't. I mean, they're pretty close, 76 to 69%, which is, you know, I would expect something like that so far. Just so many archers here, and look, you can see these Thrall trying to be in the deep, but kind of poking their heads out. What are you gonna do with all these archers? That's what I want to know. That is just so many archers. It's kind of absurd. Looks like a pus went off there, but not really enough. Only 2 herons versus a large melee force, and that's what's going to happen when you don't. Oh, kind of lucky that was a Mr. Rousey. August says sorry, didn't preset. That was an automatic shot there, which does
Flag
happen.
captured.
Your units will just automatically fire if you don't kind of rein them in, and that's something that should be kept in mind for those aspiring to play Myth 2. A pretty okay pus, but I mean, you have so many archers, you really have nothing to fear from Time Warlock, his archers here. So it looks like the Time Wizard force is just going to overrun this smaller Name Changer force, but having said that, Name Changer is mobilizing to intercept and overpower this force. Heavy archer force. I don't really see any dwarves anywhere. The numbers are pretty close though. Although name changers are up, they still only need flag number 5, and there's really nothing over there. So they realize that at this point, all they need to do is kind of defeat this force, and then they pretty much have the game. So there we see Shyster's dwarf. It looks like it may go down. There's just so many archers here. What you need is some pus. August threatening with that pus, trying to hide behind a tree. We saw that Heron heal that dwarf. That was a pretty good move.
Remaining.
August still hasn't unleashed that pus though. He wants to get a really good shot off on these archers, but it looks like he's going to sacrifice his goal, and he does. Time Warlock throws a small pus, really not going to do much. I think the only way they're going to do this is by Napoleon rushing in his pus goals here and mopping up with melee, because really there's not a whole lot here. There's just a few warriors, maybe 8 warriors, and if you are able to immobilize these archers, freeze them, you can run in, you can use your dwarf. Here we go. August wastes a pus. Nice block there by Father Xmas with his warriors to keep those archers from being hit. So this is a kind of a funny spot to be stuck in. As you can see, there's a lot of fire. Just I think that's what Time Wizards is waiting for. Kind of a nice nice pus there, taking care of that dwarf. I think Stone C responsible for that. And here we go. Napoleon comes in for the kill. There we go. Napoleon was just waiting for his melee force. And here, nice freeze, area of effect. They're just going to overrun this melee and then take out the archers. All of these Hurons, the archers are not going to be able to deal with all of these. These units are just so mobile, they're just going to overrun this heavy archer force. Trying to unleash as many fire arrows as possible. Scratch trying to come to the rescue, and his dwarf is frozen. Napoleon taking that out. And Scratch's pus coal, not very useful in the end, as the Time Wizard force does get mopped up. 40%, 21%, and it's going to be even more spread out as these archers are taken out. And then we have a couple of stranded units just hanging around. You know, some goals spreading out, trying to see if they can tag some flags, but you know, they need flag number 4 and flag number 7. This is flag number 7, and honestly, 2 goals is, even without these warriors, would have a very difficult time with these thrall. There's flag 4 there. Once again, just leaving three thrall and 3 archers. Kind of surprising, but they do have a couple of kills between them, or 1 kill anyway. Headhunter does have a pus, but you know, it's not really going to be enough. There are a couple of Heron guards here, Renwood, running those around. They may be able to do something, but really all Name Changers has to do is just follow them around with their force, and they won't be able to do anything. There is nearly 1 minute left. Neither team is really all that close to tagging the flags that they need, although Napoleon kind of coming through for his team and sending a force up to the north. He's going to be hounded though by Scratch's goal, who does have a pus, it looks like, but Napoleon does have ample units to take the flag. So we can see there's 6 thrall and another pus goal. Let's see, yeah, that's a hero, but it's so low on health. Herons are very good against melee units of any kind. I don't know, it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to reach it in time. Maybe if Time Wizards contest. Let's see if they do. Kind of a waste there. Yeah, it looks like Renwood gives up on the flag. Not able to do anything. There's a dancing goal down here. Stone C. Just Stone C and Renwood, his other units, not quite dead yet. Just kind of running around.
Sudden death.
No real reason, and Name Changer is not able to reach the flag in time. Look how close they are. Intercepted though by the Thrall fanning out. But they do take the game. They do have one more flag than the Time Wizard team, even though they were not able to seal the deal by taking all of the flags. So kind of an interesting game. Time Wizards did have the player advantage, but it just seemed that through a couple of misjudgments, lost some units unnecessarily, and maybe it wasn't really that great to take so many archers on this map. Instead, perhaps they should have opted for a little bit more mobility. It is such a large map. So let's see, let's look. Father Xmas, not surprisingly, taking damage for his team. He just had so many units, 35%, as I recall. Adrenaline also doing exceptionally well with the ratios there for his team. 129 damage, 21 kills, and only 9 losses. He did have 8 surviving units at the end there, so pretty good game for Adrenaline. But I think Napoleon had some really good ratios. He kind of came through for his team there in destroying this west force. I don't think they would have had nearly as they would not have done nearly as well against that west force if Napoleon had not shown up. So doing rather well there. 15 kills and only 5 losses for Napoleon. So game 1 is a win for the Name Changers, and we're going to go ahead and move into game number 2 right now.